Hello, look what we got on the bench. The old FG Marder. One of the best RC cars ever made. Well, tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to mend it. Because the last time I was about to take this out for a bit of a go, and I went to prime it. Well, I was playing around actually making a video, but I was going to take it out anyway. And a little crack appeared on the primer bulb. Very, very common on primer bulbs. Strimmers, head strimmers, lawnmowers, RC cars, anything with a primer bulb. When they get brittle, sunlight goes on them. Petrol, ethanol in petrol especially these days, makes them go a bit brittle, and they can crack when you push on them because they've gone brittle and they're not soft anymore. So you just have to replace them. Undo the 4 screws, take the little thing off, put a new bulb on, happy days. So in my old mint tin, always keep tins, they're very, very handy. I've got a selection of different types, different sizes, because well, as I say, it's quite a common thing for these to split, so it's always good having loads and loads of spares. The ironic thing is, I knew I had some somewhere, but I couldn't find them, so I ordered some more, which haven't yet turned up because I ordered them just before Christmas Day and they're probably somewhere in the ether. But then I found them ones, so I'm going to have loads and loads of spares. Anyway, let's get the shell off so you can see what I'm doing better. I haven't got to take the shell off, but I'm going to do it anyway so you can see what I'm doing, and then we'll mend it. Oh man, I couldn't be happier. Oh mate, I'm bloody excited. I've been itching to give this a go. I really wanted to take this out a few times during my time off of work over Christmas, but I've only got probably about 4 days left now, and I've got to go back to work, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get this out. I might be able to, but it's not looking promising at the moment. I've got loads and loads and loads of things on the to-do list, if you know what I mean. But you never know, I might be able to find time to get this out. I'd like to, I really would like to. I bloody love this car. If I ever come across one of the 4-wheel drive versions, and I've got some dollar sitting aside, I think I might invest, because what a cracking car it is. The only bad thing about it is it's 2-wheel drive, so obviously the 4-wheel drive version is going to be the tits. Anyway, so as you can see there, you probably can't see a bloody dicky bird, can you? No, I can't see a dicky bird. That's because there's no dicky birds here. But can you see the primer bulb? There it is. Got to take off those 4 screws on the top there. So let me go and get a screwdriver. Right, Johnny boy. Who the hell is Johnny boy? I don't know. You bloody say it every day, and you know, I don't know who the hell he is. No one does. No one does. The elusive Johnny boy. Let's take that one out. I always bloody lose the screws when I take these things off. Little bloody screws, and they drop down somewhere, and before you know it, you've lost them, and you're looking round, thinking, "Where's the bloody screws gone?" And you can't find them because they've gone places, you know, lost in the ether. I like that recently. I don't know. I've got to think about it. The ether. It's just, don't you think? It's bloody. It's mind-boggling, isn't it? It's bloody mind-boggling. Right, let's take that off of there. Come on, what's the matter with you? Right, there we go. 4 screws are out. Now, I know you can't see it. It's not really much good to you if you're looking for some sort of help. There we go. That comes off. There's the primer bulb. There's a little bit inside. We're not interested in that. Everything's happy and dappy in there. So this is the bit you need to have a look at now, right? This is the bulb, right? What we have to do is just push it out through the bottom like that, right? And that, it's as simple as that. There's the little thing. There's the old bulb, right? And we take our new ones here, right? Undo our little tin, and we need to find the one that fits. Obviously that small one's not going to be the right one, is it? The small one. No, we're going to need a bigger one. So probably, oh, that one might be a bit big. Oh dear, that one's a bit big. What about that one? That one will do the trick. I reckon that one will do the trick. I don't want a big one, don't want a little one, we want a medium one. So then we push that back in there, like that. That one, I reckon, will do the job. I hope it does the job anyway. Now, it would be a good idea to clean around there if it was dirty, but everything seems to be quite clean and tidy, so we're just going to plonk it back in place. Like that. Now, because we've got 4 screws, it's important to make sure that we do them up in a cross fashion, but just to get them all in, we'll get them all in and do them in a few threads, just so that they're all in, and then we'll work our way round in a cross, you know, like a there, crossways. Let me bring this down like that again so you can see. Can you see that? Can you see that now? Is that better for you there, like that? You in the back complaining all the time? I know. Well, if you know, why would you sit at the back where you're not probably going to be able to see and then complain that you can't see? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me, but you know, people don't really make any sense to me a lot of the time. I think to myself, bloody hell, how did we manage to evolve the way we have, the way people are, you know? Doesn't make any sense. We should be still cavemen the way some people behave. Anyway, so we do it up like that. We don't do them up all tight. We nip that a little bit, and then we go over here. Then we nip that a bit tighter, then we go over there. Then we nip that a bit tighter, then we go up here again. Then we nip that a bit tighter, then we go down here. Then we nip that, done up. Happy days. Now, let's give it, oh look, it's already got petrol in it. Ready? 2 pumps, and we're full of petrol. 3 pumps, and we're full up. 4 pumps, and we've probably gone all the way back down the overflow pipe. Let's see if she'll fire up. Right, I'm not going to let it run too long because it's 8:05 in the evening, and got grumpy old neighbour next door, so I don't want to have him moaning like he did before. So we're doing an extra one for good luck. 5 primers. We'll stick the old choke on, and then we'll have a look. This ain't run since probably middle of summer, I suppose. So what's that? We'll say, when did I get this? Can't remember now. I'm going to say it's about 3 months, 3-4 months it ain't run for. Very cold, very cold. Happy days. Literally couldn't ask for more. So there we go, you lot, in case you wanted to know how to do it, or maybe you was just interested anyway. Primer bulb repaired on an FG Marder, and I've managed to just wiggle. It's not the best, I'm going to have to try and make something a bit better, but the exhaust comes out the back here now with this piece of pipe. That piece of pipe is the exhaust pipe that I have on it when I've got the beetle shell. I've got a beetle shell for it, but I'm so blooming shit scared of actually having the shell on and using it because I can't find another one anywhere. Those beetle shells, they seem to be so few and far between, it's unbelievable. And I'm so scared that I'm going to crash or something's going to happen and I'm going to ruin that shell, because bits of it are already flaking off. So I'm so scared I'm going to ruin that beetle shell. I don't want to run it. So I've put it on the shelf, or I've actually put it in the roof of the garage to move it out of the way so it's not going to get damaged. And I'm just running the ordinary shell because I can get them if I break that one. If any of you lot know whether there's any Beetle shells from FG Marders for sale at a reasonable price, please put it in the comments and I'll have a look, because I'd like to get a couple more if I can, so that at least if I break one, you know, maybe if I can get one that's already quite broken, but a bit rat rod sort of thing, so if I do break it, it doesn't really matter, because the one I've got's in quite good condition. Anyway, as I was saying before I went off topic, that is the piece of pipe that I have to run the exhaust with, because obviously with the Beetle shell, there's no hole for the exhaust to come out, so you have to reroute it out the back. But when this shell, obviously the exhaust is supposed to come out there, I haven't got a piece of pipe to put on it, so I've just put this exhaust on it and I've managed to get it in there. It might melt that a little bit, I hope not, but it might. But you know, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. So I'm going to get myself a piece of pipe to put on there, just to bring it outside and then up, or maybe just outside. But for now, that's more than good enough. So there we go, you lot. If that happens to yours, or even this will help you out, even if you've got a strimmer. You might have a strimmer in the shed, which this has happened to. Now you know how to mend it. Happy days. See what happens. Little cracks appear on the top of the bulb. You can see where it's just coloured anyway compared to the newer ones. So very simple thing to do. Happy days, you lot. There we go. Treat people nice. Treat people how you would like to be treated. Don't be an idiot to other people. Don't try and change people just because they don't do things, or they're not how you would like them to be, the way you do things. Everyone is different. That's what makes the world flavourful. Yeah? So I'll see you lot later on, and take care. All the best.